talking, and these OVO hoes and freaky ass niggas. And
you don't think your man was weird for calling him a 6'9" guy? Like, that's freaky to me. That's a little weird. Like, I would never refer to you as a 69 guy.
I see you trying to deflect.
I'm just no deflection. That's a direct correlation to being freaky. To call another man a 69 guy. What do you mean by that? Like, you know the Drewski mean?
That's what y'all get into.
What exactly do you mean? What do you? But a 69 guy, like it's like to my understanding, with a 69, it includes a man and a woman performing oral. So you calling him a 69 guy? Are you saying he the greatest at that? Like, what are you saying?
Fair. I have no rebuttal to that.
Okay, then.
Because I'm not Kendrick.
I'll rest my case.
Kendrick did all the greatest rebuttals of all time, and he fucking killed your man, who you told me to my face.
I'm praying over my food while you talk.
Yo, you don't know what's about to happen with my man. He about to come. He about to do this and da 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 da. He about to da da da. And Q, the Heart Part 6. This ain't the last song. I'm telling you, he about to drop a bomb. He about to do this, and I was like, I don't know. Well, he kind of seemed done. He kind of seemed defeated. I think it's over for real. Like. No, Q, I'm telling you, he about to do this and that. Freaky ass.
I think he get tiring.
Nah, he tired.
No, I'm just saying.
Niggas get tired of getting punched on for sure.
No,
I be tired.
I don't think a person done. I just think like when somebody just coming with nothing but lies.
Shout out to this pizza.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't sponsor us.
Yeah, that's why I said pizza.
Shout out to the pizza. Nah, but for the sake of this, there's some really good pizza. But back to what I was saying. No, I think that I don't think he sounded defeated at all. I think that for y'all to feel like Kendrick is winning, not that I have anything against Kendrick, right?
Was he defeated?
Let me just say this. For y'all to feel like he winning, why are y'all trying to call a game so fast?
It's not winning. He won. It's over.
But again, it's like, why? Why are y'all trying to, if you feel like he can take on this person, why are you trying to call game? Like, let the ass whooping happen. If it's the ass whooping that you claiming it to be, why? Like, if the opponent is not throwing in a towel and waving a white flag, why is y'all, who are supposed to be on the offense side of things, trying to make a shot and be like, no, you don't get a chance to shoot, game over, we win? No, nigga, you got to win by 2, and y'all not up 2.
We call that a deflection. Now, I told you, when Hard Part 6 first came out, the next day, he might, you said, Wolf, I think he done. You was like, no, I think I'm telling you, because you ain't a Drake fan, like, he gonna come back. I'm like, okay, we'll see.
You called it a deflection, right? But to deflect,
now there's been a week later, I'm saying I think it's over. It's not me trying to call a game hurry up. I think it's just over.
To deflect from something would mean that I didn't address what was said and I moved the goalpost. I addressed directly what you said. So where did I deflect?
Trying to call game like,
and I'm saying, why are you saying it's over? The guy who's on, let's say on the fence right now, didn't call game. He didn't say I'm done. You say he sound defeated. So we making assumptions now?
This that's another disconnect. Right?
It sounded like what it sounded like was, I'm going to address every allegation y'all put out there, allow for the world to fact check what I'm saying, and then we're going to put you on the stand. And now it's time for you to address. Now you got to testify again for yourself and speak for yourself.
If this happens, I will say Wolf is absolutely right. How I assess rap beefs in history, there's never a time where niggas say, for the most part, I'm done. I'm not usually niggas just stop.
I agree.
So how he sounded on that song, and now it's been a few days past, I think they're both done.
I mean,
he's really.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think we just ended the first quarter. I don't think
first quarter.
I don't think the rapidness of the releases is going to continue. So the whole hell week that just was just like drop,
iconic.
That was different. That ain't gonna happen. But do I think that they're done addressing each other? Never.
Like
I think this shit will never end. I think it will be dedicated. This is moving forward. I think more things have to surface and new material has to happen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
If that happens, I'll definitely say you're right. How I see it, I agree with you. They're going to, not fuck with each other for a while after this, of course. But I don't see another diss song happen. They might, offense, when Drake was beefing with Meek, he still dissed Meek on More Life after that, but he didn't drop another back-to-back song. Like, so I see it being like that, whatever. Drake will say something on his next project, but a diss song, I don't see that happening.
I mean, I feel like at this point, they're in a war. I think when I say a war, I'm not talking about...
Still happening.
Yeah, the war is happening. Okay. I think we're in the beginning of the war.
Okay.
Because... it's deeper than just the songs. It's not. When I say deeper, I'm not talking about in a violent way. I'm talking about they actually coming for each other's reputation and legacy.
Of course.
So it's like hip hop will remember this as a rap beef, but a lot of what's taking place is not even rap. Like these allegations is not rap. You're getting called a woman beater
and a freaky ass nigga pedophile.
No, because your man called him a 6'9" guy. I'm never letting that live.
Certified pedophile.
You know what I'm saying? Again, these allegations are beyond rap music. So it's like, people are dissecting these things in depth. You know what I mean? Like literally investing in putting all of their time into trying to get to the root of these allegations. What?
I like that record.
I'm just saying. I mean, but all I'm saying to you is, in terms of, yeah, ma'am.
So it's not over still? Right now, Kendrick didn't win?
No. So what I will say is, because I came on here prepared for you to say that. And I came on here prepared to stand on 10 toes to saying that strategically, he took a well approach. I'm going to tell you where my personal opinion as to where I think his approach worked for him and an approach that an alternative approach Drake could have took. Drake came into it, treat himself like the big dog MC. But that's not Drake brand. I look at Drake like a big dog MC personally, whatever the case may be, because I like the timestamp records, and every time he getting his scary hours back and he actually rapping. But the world don't. And I'm not saying everybody in the world. When I say the world, yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. When I say the world, I'm saying like the world of hip hop. A lot of people look at Kendrick as that. So he could have took the underdog approach as an MC, because we know you're the best hit maker. And I feel like the artist, one of the greatest artists of all time, like hands down, right? But it's like when it comes to like the pure rap, he had the leniency to take the underdog approach because he came into it at a deficit lyrically in the eyes of Kendrick fans and people that felt like his pen is in question. He came in at a deficit. He could have used that to his advantage, as opposed to coming in like, I'm the big homie because of my numbers. I'm going to come in like, y'all already think I can't out-rap this nigga. So since y'all think I can't out-rap this nigga, all I got to do is prove to y'all that I can. And I feel like on a lot of scales, that's what he did. Like, even if he didn't out-rap him to everybody, he'd at least prove that he can rap. And that is something that will go entirely as a win. As far as the songs themselves, I like his songs better. I'm not changing that.
Got it. So how I look at it is, so I like how you said something he could might possibly did differently. One thing I think Drake could have done, I'm gonna speak on both of them. I think Drake, one angle he never took, which I thought was interesting, to your point saying he could have the underdog, I think he could have still did the big homie thing, big dog, but just in a different way or different focus. Whereas like end of the day, not that Drake made Kendrick, but he did play a key piece in Kendrick's ascension, whatever, with the tour and the Take Care interlude and Poetic Justice feature, whatever, and fucking Proud. That's not his song, but they both were on that song. So those moments, the fact he never touched on, like, nigga, it's a clip of you saying this Club Paradise tour was a big ass deal for you. So the fact that he never even mentioned that was a mistake.
He did mention it though. You're just not a Drake fan. He mentioned it. He said it. He told him in the when he did the interlude like parody. He mentioned it, and then he also mentioned it when he said you went #1. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing would be to give me the loot. He's saying like, nigga, I'm the reason.
To me, that's talking about now though.
But it's both, because he addressed the prior saying like you've been hating.
He wasn't #1 before though.
No. So all right, I'm sorry. Let me clarify. He on a Burned Up Buried Alive parody,
right?
He addressed him just being a hater. Like, I tried to put you on, you were just a fucking hater. That's just what it is. And then on another record, he's saying today you're going #1 because of me. The honorable thing is to give me the money.
Yeah. So again,
like, that's funny as shit to me. You don't think that was witty? Like, the honorable thing is to give me the loot. It don't gotta be, everything don't gotta be
for sure, yeah,
philosophically dissectable for it to be.
And y'all try to say everything don't gotta be, you know, Edgar Allan Poe for Kendrick. I see what you're trying to do, but so I think he could have just went harder on that angle. Kendrick though, I feel like one thing he did, one stone he didn't leave unturned, a day he did leave unturned, is the full Jew angle. He definitely could have did that. He touched on with the colonizer part on Not Like Us, but I thought he could have went full-fledged there. The whole narrative that Drake supposedly had these back-end deals of other niggas' contracts and Sexy Red and Future and shit like that, saying like, nigga, you a fucking manipulating, masterminding Jew and trying to be friends with everybody, but really got your hand in niggas' pocket without them knowing. Again, if like we got a person saying, yo, yeah, I'm gonna be on this song
like when we first got made this, we talked
I'm gonna
about
do this
business
with you, but I'm getting this back in. If you cool with that, let's ball.
Yeah.
But if it's like, no, that's just my man. But then behind your back, I'm cool with your boss. It's like, that's grimy. If that's really true. But either way, Kendrick didn't touch on those angles at all. I thought that was possibly like another nuke he could have took off, whatever. But overall though, you know, again, I was definitely team Kendrick. You was team OVO Ho Drake. And I'm definitely happy we took the victory. And yeah, that's how I looked at it, you know. And again, but I will say, I feel the Kendrick side, how I assessed the field, the Kendrick side was a little more objective. Both sides had stands. Both sides had niggas saying anything. I feel the Kendrick side was like, no, like Family Matters is hot. I said Push Up was hot from the beginning. Heart Part 6 wasn't really it. Like, it was kind of light. The parody was funny, and I feel like I'm missing one. I feel like I'm missing a song. Whatever, but those songs is hot. It just wasn't enough, and that's how I looked at it or whatever.
No, so I think y'all all gauging this shit based on the timing of the releases and
Strategy.
the amount of releases. In the strategy, we can't say that wasn't a well-executed strategy. Even when it comes to redirecting the attention, that was smart. But y'all not talking about the facts of the matter of presenting new information. You know, things that haven't already been questioned and said. It was just like, I'm going to reiterate everything everybody else said on a beat in my own way. You know what I'm saying? And where we come from in the writing community, that's plagiarism. So you literally got to cite your sources, which they also put him on trial for doing that, for taking the tweets and using that.
Oh my God!
Again, hold on.
Literally the nigga that takes shit. Y'all talking about Kendrick?
No, we're not talking about a motherfucker getting assisted, because of course it came out he getting writer's assistant with these type of songs and all of that.
I really think Kendrick took tweets. I really think that.
I'm just going off. We speaking to the eye of the public. It's not about what I really think in this moment. I'm going off what I see.
Right.
I can't factualize it because I didn't tweet the shit. He didn't take it from me. Okay. So it's not like I stand 10 toes and be like, yeah, that nigga taking shit. No, you're not going to corner me to doing that. But what I will say is, based on allegations, it's alleged that he did that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, you know what I mean?
Nasty business.
You said what?
Nasty business. How y'all?
Yeah. Outside of that, though, you know what I mean? Getting all the way back to the actual concept. I lost my train. My phone keep going off. Where I leave off at?
Copping a plea. But
no, never. No, we're not moving on. We're not moving on. That's not what's happening in this part of the episode. Basically, what I was saying was, he wasn't presenting new information. He said everything that was said. So I never knew that Kendrick allegedly beat his woman. Allegedly. I never knew that Kendrick ever cheated. So when now granted, they say Mr. Morale, he addressed a lot of this stuff. I'm not taking it off the table. I'm just saying, for me,
you didn't know.
I had no clue. So that's like, everybody's ingesting this beef differently between the two, because at the end of the day, we don't know. Certain things that was revealed was things that we didn't know. Like, even when it fucked me up, when I thought the nigga had another daughter, I'm like, oh shit, like that was new information. It was like, damn, this some different shit. You see what I'm saying? But you know, to kind of land the plane on it is like, I feel like as it goes forward, we just need to see how they strategically play this shit out. I don't think it's done. I think we're in the first round of something that's going to last forever. I think it was iconic for hip hop.
For sure.
And I still think they brought out a great side of each other. Like,
absolutely.
Like because I never said that Kendrick records wasn't flames. Like I told you, even on the phone, every time he dropped something, I gave him his just due. And you try to put us on defense because, you know, I'm saying like, oh, Drake dropping this shit hot. You wanted to make it oh no, yeah, this is better. No, it's like, no, I think that he's not winning a war. If you asking me, I think that he's won a couple battles for sure. He definitely, because his strategy was well executed. But in this war, I just think we way far from over.
One thing I will say too, you probably gonna respond to, but I think I'll, be accurate with the depiction of this. Meet the Grams to me was a great song, and I feel like whether the daughter part is a lie or reach or whatever it is, that's a whole other topic. I think if you take the verse away, the song still counts as a good song. People like Wolf feel that verse discounts the entire song, which I don't understand or agree with.
I just feel like whether you get misled, misfed, or just put something out that's completely false, it discredits your credibility. It discounts your credibility in total. Like I told you, like it's not like, oh, this part of something is fake and the rest of it is real. No, it's either that or it's not. Now, granted, to the public spectrum, it still got the reaction. So it's like that could never be erased. But the fact of the matter is, the credibility, the song is not even hot to me beyond, like, once that is removed, I'm like, what are we talking about here? Like, we're not talking about his lyrical ability. None of the shit. It's not like he did anything different creatively that made him better. And that, like, the fucking last joint, that shit was different. And it's not that it was his most lyrical song. It just was different for him. The Euphoria shit, the shit he was presenting, the way he went about it, the strategy. But those two in the middle, they just was like, you made a song leading up to false information, and we just gonna give you credit. We're not giving you credit for that. That shit is wiped from the board. Same way in football. If you have a illegal formation, or offside, a false start, you get penalized. The play don't count. If you have a false start, the play don't count. You have an illegal formation, the play don't count. If you hold on the play, you can throw a touchdown, it don't count. He did something that was illegal, and well, I mean, none of this shit is really.
I think if I take a 4-question test and fail one part of one question,
it don't work like that though.
I still get
that's not how it works.
75%.
No, we have to use sports in this particular matter, because again, if you do something that's inadmissible also,
that's because y'all also believe Drake that it's a lie too, though. Still,
I believe what?
If y'all still think it's a lie.
No, we reserved opportunity for him to defend it. I mean, to present the facts, and it's just that. Like, I never once said it was a lie. I said that he said he was misfed. He have to. It's like they both saying you lying, you lying.
Shit.
So we have to see what happens. But I'm not. If it as of now it was said as a lie, he hasn't presented that as not. He didn't present a child.
So it's white from the board because he hasn't defended it.
Because again, y'all put Drake on trial for not defending himself. And then he defended himself. Then y'all said, he look at him being defensive. It was like,
not me though.
Okay.
I'm consistent with the rapping. I feel like niggas just say shit.
Okay.
That was my thing. But
let me get this off the John.
Yeah, cause you a hungry ass nigga. Freaky ass nigga. You're 69, God. But moving on though to talk about depression, cause I know Drake depressed right now. He going through it, his whole perspective is warped for like a few
I'm gonna let him have the last word.
Yeah, but. So
that's what he think wins. He think last word wins. Kendrick had the last word in his eyes, so he think he won for that reason.